Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have the best of baby 2016. I had Ethan July 4th for those of you that are new to my channel. So I've had now almost 6 months with him, and we are just going to go through everything that I loved, everything that I used, everything that he used and loved for 2016 up until now. We're obviously still going through a lot of changes with him, and new different things are happening every day, it feels like. So I'm just going to go through everything that I feel like a new mom will probably need. I am going to do a giveaway. This is the first giveaway I'm going to do on my channel. Don't forget to be subscribed to my channel because that is going to be one of the rules. I've got a Milk Snob cover. For those of you that don't know what that is, it is a cover for you to cover yourself when you are breastfeeding. You do need to be subscribed in order to win. It's going to be US only, unfortunately. Luckily though, however this goes, and if it goes well, and I'll have some more giveaways further down the line. So I just thought that would be something to just give back to you guys. I've been MIA for quite some time, so I just kind of want to give back, New Year's resolution type of thing. So thank you so much for sticking with me. Don't forget to subscribe again. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. That's kind of where I'm most active. I am also thinking about opening up a Snapchat. I don't have a lot of stuff going on in my life, but I would love to just interact with you guys. Okay, so I have a pretty long list. I mean, not that long, I don't feel like, about, with things that have just worked for us for the past 6 months. So I'm going to go into the sleep section of everything. I'm going to go through everything that worked for us, everything that's working for us, how it worked, why I love it. So currently, Ethan is sleeping through the night. He slept through the night, gosh, I want to say from like 3 months on, probably even less than that. He just has been a very good baby. He usually would sleep through the night. When he was like 3 months, he would sleep through the night. He would wake up once at night to feed just because, he needed to feed in between the night, in the middle of the night. Now, as he's older, he will sleep all the way through the night. We put him to bed at around 7, 7:30, and then he'll sleep all the way till 8. During his 4-month regression, he did wake up a couple of times in between the night, and just, he was waking up to just feed or to just be soothed. So we did go through that. Currently, I do believe he's going through another growth spurt because he is starting to wake up at night and wanting a little bit more milk. When we put him to bed, he's wanting a little bit more milk. He's wanting to just be on the breast more often, just stuff like that. So as far as when he was a baby and up until now, I'll show you just a couple of things that have worked for us. From the very beginning, we swaddled. So we just used the Aiden and I swaddles. These ones were the best. I won't touch too much on that just because it's a swaddle. From there, he was kind of breaking out of the swaddle, and it just wasn't holding him in. So then we went to the, gosh, what are the name of these ones? It's the Swaddle Me ones. Now, this is a large. We never ended up using a large just because he would break out of it as well. But the nice thing about these when they're smaller is that they do Velcro. So as you can hear, it has Velcro. You put them into this, and then you put this part on the front, and then you then swaddle. You go over once, and then you go over again. And then they're basically snug in this little swaddle, and this helps Ethan sleep. He was a big, he would be jumpy at night, so that just really helped him out. From there, like I said, we never used a large one. We just ended up from like medium, we ended up going into the Baby Merlin's Magic Sleep Suit. This one helps them with sleeping because it is weighted. So this basically just fits like, a onesie or whatnot. So we put him in this. We don't have anything on him because it is pretty thick, so you don't want them to get too warm at night. So basically we put him in here. You zip these down, and he just goes right in here with his diaper on, and then this is just what he sleeps in. He loves it. He stays nice and warm in it, and it helps him to not kind of jerk around. So this has been a lifesaver ever since. We are at, this is 3 to 6 months. and it goes up to 18 months. And then they do have, I think, a 6 to 9 month one. I think we're going to kind of start to transition him out of this and just put him in a onesie, but we'll see how that goes. The other thing that I got a while back ago that I love and just gives me peace of mind is the Owlette. This little guy goes with the sock. So basically, this little sock goes on their foot and it monitors their oxygen and their pulse. So when they're sleeping, you just know that everything's okay. I did a review on it not too long ago. I still stand by it. I'm 100% with it. The only thing I don't like is that the sock here, it does start to wear out where it has the Velcro. So I emailed them and said, hey, can you guys replace it? And they said no, because they asked me how I washed it, and I told them that I put it in the washer. Well, they said you're not supposed to put it in the washer, you just hand wash it. So that was my bad. They made me purchase a whole new one. So that's the only thing I didn't like about it. Just the customer service with it was just a little bit, I had to reach out to them multiple times to try to get an answer on Instagram, stuff like that. So that was one thing I didn't like, but outside of that, I really love this sock. It just works. This will just light up if, their oxygen goes down or anything like that. I'll link the video that I did down below. I show the different alerts that happen with this, so if you want to check that out, I'll link it down below for you guys. As he has evolved throughout sleeping, he's now wanting the security blanket. So I know they tell you not to put anything in the crib and stuff like that, but he just, for some reason, has taken to the security blanket. So when he's sleeping at night, he'll just grab this if he wakes up and just kind of snuggle with it, and then he'll go back to sleep. So this has really helped us out. And then the other thing I've mentioned in a video long time ago is the Samsung monitor. This is just what we've been using from, gosh, I want to say like 8 weeks on. We have now transitioned over to the Hush sound machine. This one I ended up buying because we went to California, like I said before, and I wanted something that was a little bit more portable. So this we were just able to put in our luggage, and then we were able to use it at my parents' house. So I love this. It just turns on. I'm not going to turn it on because it's really loud, but it just makes white noise. We used to use the little owl one as well. I can't remember who it's by, but I do have it on one of my videos that I got from my baby registry. So that was another thing that we did use. A couple other things that are just kind of miscellaneous stuff. Whenever he's been sick, we've been using the Nose Frida. If you haven't seen this, it's amazing. You basically just put this in their nose and then you suck out the boogers. And then as far as pacifiers go, I know I had mentioned that I enjoyed the Wubbanubs. We went away from those. I read a couple articles at night when he wasn't sleeping and doing the 4-month regression. I read that the ones that are a little bit more, I don't know how you say it, curved basically, are easier for them to keep in their mouth. So we switched over to the Nuke ones. I've got this one and then I've got this other one, and these just work so well. Something that he's loved and enjoyed, and it helps him just keep it in his mouth. Even when he's playing and he wants to self-soothe, we give him one of these and he's just, he's bouncing around in his little bouncer and he's perfectly fine. So I recommend these if the Wubbanubs just keep falling out. They worked for a while, but then at night he just kind of wrestled around and stuff like that, so it just didn't work out for us any longer. I do want to touch on a couple things of clothes. We are using Carter's. He's now in 6-month clothes. He's been in 6-month clothes for, I don't know, 6 weeks now, which is crazy because it's so much bigger. So we use the Carter's brand just because they are nice and long. So this is what we're using. I do want to mention that H&M has a lot of pretty cute clothes that aren't too expensive. Some things are, some things aren't. The one thing that I did really like are these pants. This is what we had him traveling in. So the thing that we like about him is that the little foot part is attached. So whenever I was having him in the carrier when we were walking through the airport, we didn't have to worry about his socks or his shoes falling off. So I just put him in this. They're nice and soft and snuggly, so I really, really enjoy these for him, and I think he does too because they're nice and soft. So love, love those. And then the other thing we're using, this is bigger and it's new, but we just use the Zip Up Carter's pajamas. So just nice and easy to open up, close up. He goes to daycare in these every once in a while just because it's easy. It has the foot attached to it, so it works. The other thing I also bought were some little moccasins. So cute. I have these in gray, black, and blue for him. Whenever he wears these and people see them, they love them. I actually got these from the Wish app. I don't know if you've ever used the Wish app before, but they have some pretty cheap stuff. I figured I would just try them out and see if they were cute and if they were good. So I think they were like $5 on there. But we love these whenever we're kind of dressing him up or something like that, just for him to wear something. Because, I mean, it's shoes. He's not walking. Why would I spend $40 on moccasins for no reason, right? The Huggies Natural Care Wipes have been what we've been using. The one thing I do like from them as well is their clutch. So this is just the to-go one. The nice thing about this is that it opens up just here at the top, and then you can refill it. So it's not like the cases. The cases I found dried up the wipes quite a bit because they just weren't as tight. So these ones are just kind of what we've been using. For feedings, the cover that I was mentioning, this one is actually from Covered Goods, but I do like Milk Snob. They have a lot of other cute, just different designs that you can use. So this is the one that I got from Covered Goods, and this is the first one I got. So it has this cover at the top, it has the slit in the top, and then the really wide one down below. So basically you can wear it and just wear it as a little scarf. Basically just wear it like that. And then when you are going to feed, you put this down. And the way I like to do it is put one arm out. So then when I do one arm out, I'm feeding him on this side so that I can quickly just see. Because if you have both arms over, it's just kind of hard. You're just trying to do too much with it. So I like to put one arm out. Now, whenever I switch him over, I do the same thing, and I just put one arm out and put this one up, and then you're just feeding him down here. So it's just nice and easy, super quick. The other way I like to use this is to put it over the car seat. So this goes right over the handle basically, and then this just goes over the front part. Then when you have them in the car seat, it's just easy to pull up. You can also stretch this part down so you can see them inside this way as well, and it just closes back up. So this has been one of the things that I have used the most. Like I said, I breastfed him at the airport, in the airplane, breastfed him in the car when we were at the car rental place. I breastfed him in a restaurant. Just anywhere. Whenever he's hungry, it's just easy. We always have this with us, just in case, if he ever is hungry and I just don't want to go in the car, or, who cares? But that's what I've been using. One of those is what I'm going to give away. Up and Up Target brand breast milk storage bags are what I'm using. They come in 100 count boxes. I think I've gone through like 5 to 8 of them. I don't even know. I have some Lancino ones right now because Target was out of them, so I had to order. I do like the Lancino ones, but I just don't think that they make that big of a difference. For cloths that I'm using are Carter's ones. Love these ones because they're nice and absorbent. They're nice and long, but not too long, not too big. And they don't stink. I've had a couple different burp rags, and they end up stinking after a while of using them. Even, however many times you wash them, they just still smell. So I really like these, nice and just user-friendly. So Boppy, still use it, still love it. I use it at night when I'm feeding him on our nursing chair, and that's pretty much it. We don't use it for anything else, but I do love it for that. We do use the Bumpo now because he loves sitting up. So the Bumpo just helps him sit up. It's nice for feeding him. So we're now currently feeding him some just solids, but you know, still pureed. So that's what we're feeding him now, and we put him in this when we're feeding him. So I'm going to show you guys some of the bathing stuff that we use. This bathtub we actually received when we were leaving the hospital. I know a lot of hospitals have this bathtub, and this is just kind of what we've used and what we recommend just because it's worked. So it's just this big blue bathtub. It is nice. I'll show you the inside once I take everything out. It's nice because on one side they can recline back, and then on the other side they can actually sit up. Now that Ethan's wanting to sit up with everything, when he was reclining back, he was just splashing and water was literally going everywhere. So we started sitting him up, and he likes that so much better. We have been using the Munchkin, what is this, 10 Squirtin' Lake Animals. So these he loves to just play with in the water. We use Aveeno Baby Calming Comfort Lotion. We give him a bath at night, so this really helps calm him down. I'm almost out of this. We were using the actual, what is it called? It's the Calming Comfort shower gel. It's not shower gel, but you know, for the shampoo and stuff like that, we were using this. We're out of that. So I am currently now using the Honest Company Honest Shampoo and Body Wash. Perfectly gentle, natural, hypoallergenic, tear-free, and it's sweet orange vanilla. So we're using this. So far we like it. We buy it at Costco. It comes in two of these big bottles. I don't remember how much they were, but they weren't that expensive. So we're using that. We use Desitin for his rashes. And then I'm still using Kopari Coconut Melt. I used this literally when I was pregnant with him on my belly, and I still have quite a bit of it. I use this with him every time we give him a bath. I put it on his legs just because they do get a little bit drier. So I put that on his legs, and then I put his lotion on. So that's what I've been using for him. And then we are using the Exergen. And this is the thermometer temperature, whatever you call it. This is what we're using. I've seen this at Costco too. I think we got this from Babies R Us. Basically, you just hold down the button here and you just glide it along their forehead, and within 2 seconds it gives you what their temperature is. So this is what we've been using whenever he gets sick. And then the one other thing that we're using when he gets sick is the Homedics, what is it called? It's the Homedics humidifier. We are using that whenever he gets sick, and we have that right next to his crib in his bedroom. We bought that at Target. We bought that at Costco as well, and have used it, loved it. It's been great. So we use that as well, and that's pretty much everything for bath time. I do have this, the gripe water. So we've used this a couple of times for him. It's just the Bliss gripe water. This has worked out whenever he is a little gassy and he has the hiccups. He used to have the hiccups quite a bit when he was younger, so that's just what we've been using, and we like it. He likes the taste of it too. Here's the inside of the bathtub. So as you can see on this side, it basically reclines back, and then on this side he can actually sit. So it's nice because it also has this little part in the middle, so it helps with their butt to not move or slide. So it keeps them nice and upright or reclined. So that's that part. I only have a couple other things. I was going to go through a little bit of toys and what he's currently using and what he's loved. I do have a picture, and I think I mentioned it a while back. I bought a Fisher-Price swing. Totally never used it. We used it maybe 3 times, and he didn't really go for it. He's really active. He wants to just be jumping around or, you know, rolling or doing something. So just sitting there, he wasn't liking it. So I did buy him the Baby Einstein, what is it called? The Jumperoo or something like that. I'll show a picture or insert it or something for you guys, but he loves that thing. He literally is jumping up and down and just goes crazy on it. So he loves that. He also has a baby Einstein walker. He walks around in it, not a lot. He kind of goes backwards only right now, but he loves to play with the stuff that's on it. This is something new that he's loving. These little drums, you just basically press on them. I have it off just because you don't want to hear all that all day long. But he presses on them and we buy him a lot of music stuff. He got this for Christmas, same thing, you just press the buttons or you spin this, and he loves it. The music is great. He really likes, I can't find it anywhere, he likes these little balls, not the attached part of it, he just likes a ball by itself because it's easy for him to grab. So he can actually put his fingers in there and grab it, and he usually tries to eat it. Loves this. And then the other thing that I bought him, it was a pack of 4 of these, and they rattle, and you know, it's easy to grab. He can like chew on this little piece of it. He loved these. And then he also likes the books that crinkle and crackle. So he loves that. I think that's pretty much everything that he's kind of into right now. He's starting to get into the boxes where you put stuff in, stuff like that. I just bought the Skip Hop tile things that go on the floor, the foam floors, just because we have hardwood floors. So now when putting him on the floor, he's wanting to kind of scoot. So I bought those so that we can have him in that little area, you know, to just get him ready and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it. I know I had a ton of stuff, but I'm pretty sure that is everything that I've been using. Outside of what I have in the kitchen, I use the Avent bottles. We use the Avent drying rack, and then I use the Avent warmer, bottle warmer. So Avent has just been good for us from the very beginning, so that's just what we've been using. That's everything that I have in the kitchen that I didn't want to bring out just because they're so bulky. We have it all in a corner, and there's bottles on the drying rack, and literally mom life. So that's basically everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share if you can. It really helps me out. Don't forget to put a comment down below, subscribe so that I can pick a winner. I will end up picking a winner on the 7th. So just a couple of days. Feel free to share it, show it to your friends, whoever wants to subscribe and like my video and give me a comment. That would be great. Other than that, that is pretty much it for me. I will be back with a couple new videos this week, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!